scenario. One guy's young and one guy's old. One's in love and sitting on go, and one's already walked that road. One's on year number 33, and one just bought that diamond ring. One says, Dad, so how'd you do it? The other just laughs and says there ain't nothing to it. Just try to quit smoking, reel back the drinking. Don't always tell her everything you're thinking, and dance her when she needs dancing. You get up and go to work, get up and go to church, crawl up in that bed right next to her and listen.
To my fiance on our wedding day. As I stand in front of you today, it feels more like a movie than real life. I've always dreamed about this moment growing up, marrying the man of my dreams. And roll your eyes, but it's true, you really are the man of my dreams. Although my path to get to you took a little longer than I was hoping, I'm so grateful that we found each other and are finally standing here today, about to be united with our infinite love. If you would have told me that the guy I met back in 2020 would pick me up with sunglasses on, hat backwards, and his jacked up Dodge that was leaking fuel and smelled like exhaust would be the one I would marry, I probably would have laughed. But here we are today, and I wouldn't have it any other way. That rusted out Dodge has now become a part of us and our love story. Before we begin our lifelong commitment together, I want you to know how much you have pushed me to overcome my struggles and made me into a better person. You prove to me every single day that I am deserving of so much love and happiness, of which you provide me unconditionally. When you met me, you helped to mend my heart, and you did so with such kindness, patience, understanding, and communication, all of which you never hesitated to give. We have come so far since then, and even till this day, you still work your ass off to give me those things. You always give me 110%, even when you've had an exhausting day yourself, and you'll do whatever it takes to demonstrate your love for me, even if that means paying to play, making me laugh when I just want to be mad, coming to sleep on the couch with me because you're sleeping wherever I'm sleeping, helping out around the house, or just giving some extra affection after you know I've had a stressful day. The qualities you possess are the ones that I have always dreamed about finding in my husband. You have such a strong-willed heart, you'll go to the ends of the earth for those that you care about, and have such a drive and motivation to get things done the right way because you're a hard worker. Not to mention you have the funniest sense of humor of anyone I've ever met, and never know what's going to come out of your mouth, but I can always count on you to make me laugh. You make a damn good dog and cat dad, and I know you will be the best father to our children one day. And your handsome looks definitely help add to the charm. At this point in the letter, you've probably already zoned out about 5 times, but pay attention because here comes the good stuff. As we become one today, I want you to know, I promise I will try not to put my ice cold feet on you. I promise to give you back tickles on your hard days. I promise I will do my best to be patient with you, even when I'm hangry. I promise to always make sure Hank Williams is on the playlist when we're drinking. I promise to always be your biggest support system and cheerleader in life. I promise to love you unconditionally through all the highs and lows. I promise to be the most loving wife for the rest of my life. I love you so much, Ian Tyler. I can't wait to call you my husband forever.
Well, I said, to my beautiful wife, what can I say? It's finally here. Words can't describe how excited I am to finally call you my wife. I absolutely can't wait for what the future holds. One of the biggest things I'm looking forward to is getting our dream house and starting a family down the road. I truly believe you will be an amazing mom someday, just ask Tit and Hank. The first time I ever laid eyes on you was ironically the high school where our paths may have crossed in the past. My first reaction was, wow, she's gorgeous, thinking she's way too pretty for a guy like me. I remember you hopping up in the old shitbox Dodge, and we ended up just cruising around. We ended up at the Sportsman's Club, which is one of my favorite places to hang out growing up. I remember that night as being one of the most unforgettable nights meeting you. My most memorable memory I have with you is when we went to Tennessee. We spent the first part of the vacation in Nashville, went to a bunch of bars on Broadway, then we ended up the night going to see Avril Lavigne in the Great Smoky Mountains in our own little cabin. Just spending that time out there was so peaceful, and in the moment I felt like there's nowhere else I'd rather be. As we come together and become one, I've done so much growing up since I've met you. I was living at my parents' house at the time and never lived out on my own. They show me some responsibilities I have never thought of, and it's made me a better person. You always strive for me to be the best. You never let me fall short, and I could never thank you enough for that. There's nothing that you wouldn't do to better me. I could go on and on about the many qualities you have. You don't hesitate to scratch or tickle my back whenever I want. One of my favorite things you do for me is rub my legs and feet after a long day at work. I don't know how many people who get that kind of treatment. Not only that, you do almost all the cooking and cleaning, and I am forever grateful for that. Another thing I want you to know is that you are the most beautiful woman in my eyes. You have the most absolute beautiful eyes and a rockin' butt. I guess you could say I got the whole package. Now here comes a couple promises I'll try my best to fulfill. I promise not to waft the blankets after farting in bed. I also promise to close the shower curtains when I am done. I promise to wind down with all the noises and songs that get stuck in my head. But on a more serious note, I promise to help you out in the kitchen more so that you can have nights off. I promise to give you more affection because I know I have been bad in the past about it. And finally, I promise to not procrastinate as much as I did writing this. Babe, it's been an amazing journey and I can't believe it's really happening. I'm sorry it took so long. You are the perfect woman for me and I don't know where I'd be in life if it wasn't for you. I seriously can't wait for the next chapter in life to explore with you and excited to see where it takes us. I love you.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's made to
the love that they have, for which we give you thanks and praise and ask your blessings upon Ian and Julie all of the days of their lives. Amen.
May you guys both live a long, loving life together as husband and wife. Congratulations.
And may you always remember, no matter where life takes you, you'll always have a friend in me. Everyone, please raise your glass with me to the new Mr. and Mrs. Weber. Congratulations, you two.
The love and memories you both share with one another are lasting and just the beginning. So if you could all raise your glasses to Ian and Julie.
I got it good, girl, 'cause I got myself a good girl. Yeah, you up and took my whole world and made it so good, girl. You're an angel, you're a keeper, the kind of thing that you gotta lock down. I'm loving, just living, every minute since you came around. I was lost in the neon lights till the day that you called me yours. Yeah, and they say when you know, you know, and I know one thing's for sure. I got it good, girl, 'cause I got myself a good girl. Still can't believe I found you, can't imagine life without you. I could take you home to mama, take you to the church right down the street. Yeah, you up and took my whole world and made it so good, girl. Oh, so good, baby. Yeah. You know, sometimes I dream about 55 years from now, gonna still be you and me, watching that sun going down. I'll still be stealing your kisses, I'll still be holding your hand. I still look at you and I pinch myself. Good Lord, I'm a lucky man. I got it good, girl, 'cause I got myself a